is going on, guys? Okay, so the countdown timer worked, but the rest of the interwebs, are the interwebs working?
Questionable.
That is questionable. How is everybody doing out there? I'm showing 0 here, but I see comments in there. I see WCRV
Yeah,
Adventures
there's
is out
9.
there. Tom and Lori is out there. Uh, we are at the bare minimum for Wi-Fi, and
We're
we
here.
yeah,
Yay!
we've been struggling with this for the last week, and I don't know what today it's been especially bad, and it really hasn't picked up. Before it's gone up and down, up and down. So for the show, for the live, we need at least 1.5 megabits up. We've found just in doing the lives, and we are right at that. So
Barely making it.
yeah, I so if for some reason we cut off, I apologize. We are on AT&T tonight, and it is just I don't know what is going on with the AT&T signal. If we're being throttled or what? Maybe we're being
That's
throttled.
that's always a possibility.
Yeah,
But I'll
yeah.
tell you what, when it goes, it still, even if we're throttled, it drops almost to nothing.
Right,
And then
right.
barely comes back up again and then drops to nothing.
Yeah, yeah. So, but normally we don't have too much trouble. You know, we see it go down every now and then it picks back up again. But I don't know, something about this whole week has been really, really
Well,
slow.
you know when it started?
Mm.
The day that they had that protest at Washington,
Oh, the
D.C.
protests in Washington D.C.
And all kinds of stuff happened, and
Well, and
everybody was online.
we had the AT&T bomber too in Nashville.
Oh, that's true.
So maybe our signal is
Between the two,
our
there's too
our
many
signal
people.
is being bombed. All right. Oh my gosh. Welcome to Happy Hour Live, the happiest damn happy hour
On
on
YouTube.
YouTube. All right. We have so much fun here. We're glad that you guys are here. And
Tom's boasting. He says it's anywhere between 13 up to 25
yeah,
up
not
for
bad. And
AT&T.
they are in, they have the same
Scad and
Wi-Fi.
Wash.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
in Skad and Wash. So
Oh,
we're jealous right now.
cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers,
everybody.
everybody. We are poolside at Mesa Verde. We had hoped to be over at the prison today
Riverside, even.
and maybe even
But,
the Riverside Park.
yeah.
But with as much trouble as we were having with the signal, we thought, you know what? Why tempt fate here? Seems like every time we go driving to try to find signal, it just gets worse. So,
Yeah.
mm,
And again, why are you not in the pool?
why are we not? We have
I
been.
was. Only I
we,
was just my feet
yeah,
while we were waiting for the time to.
yeah, we Miss Karen was
Uh-oh.
over there in the hot tub, and believe me, we have been in the hot tub. I have been in at
Uh,
least 2 times a
a lot.
day.
A lot.
Yeah, we are taking full advantage because this is the first hot tub that's been open since last February. So, gosh, we were going almost a year, and we were definitely due. So, I've been taking full advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Although I wasn't very happy last night.
no. What happened last night?
Well, we told you that the paperwork says the pool closes at 11 p.m.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then we got to the gate and it said, no, it closes at 8 p.m. Well, that's fine. It's COVID. They want to cut the hours short. Sure.
yeah,
So we get in usually around 7 and we hang out until 7:55 and we give ourselves 5 minutes to get into the restrooms and to towel off and to change if we need to change before we go out the gate.
yeah.
So the guy who comes and locks the gate, it was 8 o'clock on the nose, and I was already out. Dave was about to come out any second,
Yeah,
and he was flat rude. He
yeah,
said, "You need to leave now."
yeah.
And I'm like, "We're leaving. Can't you see we're getting ready to go? And it's 8 o'clock. I need to close up 8 o'clock."
So and I am assuming this was 7:59 about that time that he was saying this to you. So by the time that
What?
I walked out and got out of the gate, I didn't learn about this until I got out to the where we had the truck parked, and it was 8:01
Yeah.
on my phone.
By the time we'd left the gate and got all the way out to the truck,
Yeah,
and
and
I'm like, I don't.
yeah,
Oh,
Miss Karen told me about it and told me, the guy was rude. And I
there's
grabbed
no
my
need for
no, I
that.
grabbed this is a hospitality business, and the hospitality was definitely not there last night. And
Yeah.
I have to admit, I was a bit rude back to him when I found out that he was rude to Miss Karen.
All you had to
Uh,
do is say, I've been told to lock up at 8 o'clock sharp.
yeah,
Sorry, we're hustling
it
along.
and it
We'll be
was
out.
8 o'clock sharp when we were leaving, so it wasn't like we were 5 minutes
Right,
late
no, we
or
were
ten
already in the
minutes.
truck
We were already, yeah. Miss Karen was already in the truck.
at 8 o'clock sharp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so I gave him my 2 cents for whatever that was worth, and
So on our review, we're taking off a star and dropping. It's been demoted.
it's been demoted because this place really is vacant. I mean, it is a ghost town here.
So many empty sites where
Yeah,
there's normally just RVs rolling through.
yeah, yeah,
So many empty park models.
yeah, yeah. And I am assuming a lot of them are Canadians. So in tribute, I am having a Canadian coffee tonight.
There you go.
So it's a Canadian coffee, eh? So
Tom says, "What a jerk! He probably doesn't like dogs either. He probably the type of guy that kicks dogs."
yeah, we're gonna. You know what? We are gonna do a review on this park. I have decided last night, because we haven't we haven't been here but one time. This is the only time,
First time.
and this will probably be the last time that we'll ever be here. And I have to tell you, I was kind of shocked going to as many encores and thousand trails across the country and coming here, no, no pets, no animals, no.
Never seen one before.
Yeah, never seen a park that had no pets. And there are so many retired folks that they all have pets. And
Oh yeah,
I kind of
majority.
question this. Yeah,
Yeah,
now the park is mainly made up of park models.
yeah.
And I suppose maybe there's a very small niche for those people that don't have any pets, don't want any pets,
Yeah.
don't.
I suppose there should be one or two of these parks that they can go to if they don't want to be around other people's dogs.
Yeah, but I doubt we will ever be back here again.
Maybe by next year
Yeah,
we'll have another dog and we won't be allowed.
yeah,
Darn.
yeah. So we will put a park review out, and we're not happy with this place. We probably the pool has been nice,
Mm.
the hot tub has been nice, with the exception of the one person that we had contact with. We haven't had contact with park personnel um,
At all,
at all.
hardly. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate that that person
It
decided to
is.
be
It
rude,
is.
because I don't think maybe he realizes that sometimes for travelers coming in that are going to be here for a short period of time, this is the only person they will ever talk to.
Right.
And so, but I'd like to give him the benefit of the doubt
Oh, maybe he's
and
having
just
a
say,
bad night.
maybe you don't know his backstory. You
Yes,
don't know.
that's always
I
good.
always say that. I try to give the benefit of the doubt to, you don't know what else is going on in his life. Now, if he was just ticked because he had to come out at 8 o'clock and lock up the gate, well, I have no sympathy for him.
That's his
But
job.
yeah,
Yeah.
if
No.
he's got, you know,
Other things
other
going
things going
on.
on, you never know. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, this will be the last time that we come here, and I'm okay with saying that, because chances are by the next time we'd ever consider coming here, we'll probably have a dog by then.
And we won't be allowed.
Yeah, we don't have our puppy Chance. We lost him over a year ago, and we are waiting. We figure at some point somehow, um, a dog will happen, and I always say whatever's meant to be will be.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so we're not looking, but we do love animals. We miss Chance terribly, and we do like sharing that journey with the dog. So chances are the next time we consider coming here, we'll we won't be
They won't let us
we
in.
won't be authorized. Yeah. Oh.
That should be our theme. They won't let us in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wayne and Carrie said they should have. We should have gone to Monte Vista.
Oh.
They're going to be there next Sunday.
Oh,
We love
we
Monte
love
Vista.
Monte Vista. My brother is there right now, so say hi to him while you're over there. Um, that is probably one of our favorite parks across the country.
Oh
Now
yeah.
we haven't been
Yeah.
to them all, but we're going on 4 years now, and we've been to a lot of them.
Yeah.
And
Right
there
on.
have been some great ones. And I'd say, as far as RV parks go, Monte Vista would probably be the best.
They have so much to do and so much space and really cool pools and it's
Yeah.
just a
Now, over on the East Coast, we had lakes, and there were
yeah.
resorts on the lakes, and I'd have to say you'd have to change that up a little bit for those ones that are on. I love water. I love being on the
Mhm.
river. I love being on a lake, and so that might change a little bit for that. But as far as RV parks go, yeah, I really enjoyed Monte Vista. So you guys will have fun there, I'm sure.
Anybody who gets a chance to go there should.
Yeah,
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 I like that one.
yeah.
RV Living Life has popped in. Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going?
W.S. Griffey and Our Life Journey. Which one's which?
Oh.
Hey guys, me again?
That's Scott and Laura.
Right. Well, one and one and
Right. One is
one or the other.
right. One or the other. Right. They're probably
Right?
manning two laptops. And
Yes.
yeah. So we've got to go to Mexico. We're going to be talking about that tonight. And what is open in Algodones? We actually filmed it, so there will be a video coming out. But what is Algodones like with all this COVID going on? And but you get to hear it here first,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, because we had our second trip into Algodones down into Mexico for our second trip,
It's
and
so much fun.
it is a
I
lot of
love
fun.
going.
Yeah. So so if you have Algodones questions, absolutely shoot them at us. I can't answer about the rest of Mexico, but
At least that place.
I can at least comment, or we could answer questions on Algodones. So
Doug D says that he says I have two ferocious dogs, brothers. Bentley, 4 pounds, Max, 8 pounds. They're Yorkies.
oh,
Ferocious.
they are ferocious.
Those
Your
little dogs are so cute.
your socks do not stand a chance.
Wayne and Carrie are asking Doug, do they hop when they bark?
Yeah,
They're
probably.
more cute.
They kind of look like popcorn.
Whoop, So our life journey actually on the 55-inch TV and a laptop.
Okay.
Dang,
Yeah.
55-inch TV. Ooh.
I don't know what I think we're almost. I
That could
don't
be
know what
scary.
our sunset is doing. You can kind of see that in the back. I don't know what that's. Yeah, what's happening with that? So
There's not enough room to actually see the sunsets here. So.
well, you can kind of see.
Yeah,
It's got a little
of
bit
color.
of a little bit of
With some of
color.
the clouds, it might come up the clouds
It
a little.
it might. So watch for it. It might turn red. I know it didn't wash us out, so we were able to actually.
Doug D says, you know what? They do. Hop when they
Hop,
bark.
right.
I love it.
Right.
That
We
is so
love
cute.
animals. That's why one of the reasons we didn't know. We don't, when we're making a reservation for this place, we don't have an animal. We don't have a dog, so there's nothing to enter in on that. It just says none, and so there's no question at all. I wonder if in the reservation process, if when you enter that in, they say, "Oh, you can't have a reservation here." I don't know. We have not
I'm
seen
not sure how it
we
works.
have not seen one cat, one dog. We haven't heard a dog barking. We haven't, and
Oh,
that may
that's
have
not
been.
true. There was a dog having a conniption fit behind us across the fence,
Oh yeah,
and was it last night? We no, 2 nights ago. We were in the pool in the hot tub, and there was a cat crossing across in front of the office,
there
and I was
is a
like,
roaming
"Ooh,
cat.
kitty,
I have to admit, I don't think
kitty,
that
kitty."
belongs to anybody here
No,
because most of the units
they still
are.
get in though.
Yeah, there. Most of them are vacant. There's. I'm assuming maybe they're Canadians. So I don't know, or people that have just opted not to travel during the whole COVID thing, and I don't know, but it is pretty quiet around here, I will say.
Richard wants to know which park this is. We are in Mesa Verde and Yuma, Arizona.
Yeah, Mesa Verde. It's an Encore Park in Yuma, Arizona, and we've been here for over a week now, and I think we're pretty close to being done. Well, we haven't told you guys. We have a litmus. We have a test. We kind of know when it's time to leave, and that is when we don't need GPS to go to the store or to go anywhere.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you that's generally we know it's about time that we have to leave. So and and we have Tom and Lori holding our spot down there in Quartzsite, and they have been rubbing it in. They've been sending
The sunset
sunset
pictures.
pictures, and yeah, they've really been rubbing it in. They got together with
Oh,
Jason and Candace
yeah.
uh, of Camping with the Kellys, and yeah, they're really rubbing. Oh boy, I'll tell you what, we're ready to go.
We want to go see the sunset.
Yeah, yeah.
Richard M is in the house. Hi,
Mm,
Richard. And Tom is asking, here's a question for you.
okay.
If you are not a Thousand Trails membership, can you stay at those parks?
Yes. Yeah. So the Encore parks, the way they work is they give a certain allotment, depending on the park, depending on the management, how many Thousand Trails members, Trails collection members, they save spots for. And may be more or less, depending on the park, depending on how many spots they have, it'll be a certain percentage of that. So while there's been many times where we had trouble making a reservation at Monte Vista to go in there. Um, we get in there and we see there's plenty of spots. There's plenty of open spots.
Isn't that one of the ones that had kind of an iffy plan about dogs?
Yeah, I think $3 a day for the dogs.
I don't know about that,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
originally we had to call directly to the park because we kept getting the
yeah.
no, you can't come in, no, you can't come in.
Right. And they originally told us they had a separate section for pet owners,
Pet
which
owners. Okay, that's
which
what
we
it is.
found out that that's not really, you know. But I digress. To get into these parks, they may fill all 10 of their spots for Encore, and they're full. They're maxed out. But when you get there, you see lots of empty spaces. Those spaces are for paying customers, for paying people that are
Right,
coming in.
right.
Being an Encore member, generally we get to stay for free. There are several of them that are $20 a night to stay there. But
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, the Trails collection. If you're a Thousand Trails member, the Trails collection is wonderful,
yeah.
and
We like it.
and those are nationwide.
Hmm.
So yeah, we really have enjoyed those over the last few years, and but yeah, if they tell you it's full, if you're trying to make a reservation online, I always recommend calling them up. Don't call the 1-800 number
Yeah,
for Thousand Trails. Call
the
the
park
actual.
itself,
I think they list it as the park ranger.
ranger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And generally you will get a hold, if you call that number, you will actually get a hold of the park themselves, and they themselves can make exceptions to the rules. And if they have plenty of spots, they'll say, "Yeah, come on in. We'll get you in," and they can make a reservation for you, um, no charge, and it gives you. Is that Tom and Lori? Are
That's
they rubbing
Tom
in?
this time.
Are they
See,
rubbing it
they're
in?
rubbing it in
They are
again.
rubbing it
Look
in
at that
again.
beautiful sunset. Let me get it
Oh
straight.
my
There we
gosh,
go.
that is gorgeous. What do we have? That's
Not
we got
much.
a yeah, we
A
got
little
a
bit.
little
A little
bit, but
bit.
not yeah.
Not like they have.
I know,
Oh
I
my
know.
gosh, that's amazing.
Yes, yeah, and
Again,
Tom's yeah. Karen, check your phone.
see,
Thanks, Tom.
beautiful. I don't care if it's on the phone or we see it live. It's a beautiful sunset.
Right, right. Mm-mm-mm. But no, we love the trails collection. Take advantage of it whenever we can, and that is something that we will continue. You know, no doubt about
So, RV bugging you.
it. Hmm.
Hi guys.
Hi, guys.
They want to know we have considered getting a Thousand Trails membership, but we aren't full time, so we don't know if it would be worth it.
Ah, and that's it. It really is going to depend. Now, if you're considering going full time, you can always try it out for a year and just see how that
How it
works
works
for
for
you.
you.
We don't know. I honestly, I don't know what we would do without it.
Yeah.
Because we really do enjoy our park stays. We already boondock over 200 days a year.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
But you need some time in park every once in a while
yeah,
to do those long showers, get your laundry done, all that.
yeah, yeah. So, all I can say is it might be worth a try, but I don't know when you're going full time. Um, but I can tell you that
What?
I don't know. It looks like a helicopter crashing, though.
Let's hope not.
What in the world?
It's a weird looking plane.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
yeah. We had some sort of weird plane fly by. It wasn't a UFO, so
It could have been.
yeah, yeah. But
Oh,
definitely, definitely don't buy the if you're not sure. Don't buy the big membership. You
yeah.
don't need to do that. We're not on a big membership.
No.
We have the little. I think they call it the
Zone
zone
pass.
pass.
Start with the zone
Start
pass.
yeah. Start with the zone pass.
And then if you want more perks, you can bump up to the next level.
Right. But I'll warn you on the Thousand Trails are glorified campgrounds. It's
Right.
funny because people want to compare them to resorts on their reviews as
No,
yeah, and
they
not,
are campgrounds.
they are campgrounds.
Keep that in mind when you're going to these places.
But a lot of times these campgrounds have full hookups,
Yeah.
pools,
Yep. Hot tubs,
stores.
stores, restaurants,
Yeah,
some of them, they have a lot of
yeah.
extra stuff.
So they're like no campground I've ever been to. So they're they're on that verge of going to resort versus campground. They give you that much more with it. So and definitely let us know. We'll give you our membership number, and if you're going to sign up, it doesn't cost you anything. But here, let me give you some tips. Give them our membership number, and then tell them that you want two zones. You want two zones for your membership.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because they will do it. All right, and it's kind of
Without extra charge, is that what you're talking
without
about?
extra
Yeah,
charge or $100 off.
yeah.
You you
There's lots of deals out
There's
there.
lots of deals out there, so don't just pay whatever
Pay
the
for one, get two zones,
yeah, pay for one pass, you get two zones, and that's the one that we got on years ago. We still have it to this day,
or $100 off,
or $100 off. Yeah,
or sometimes they can do 4-year deals. There's certain things
yeah,
that you can do to
yeah.
get a
I don't know
break.
how you get the 4-year deal. We did get a 4-year deal. It was fantastic. It was a no-brainer when they ran it by us. It's not the big package. We're still a zone pass member. So we only get 2 weeks in a park, 7 days out, and then we can go to another park, or we can go 4 days park to park. And we've we have thoroughly enjoyed it, and I don't know what we would do without Thousand Trails.
Yeah,
So you know,
it saved us so much money
yeah, yeah.
because typically these parks are what?
At a minimum, $55 a night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and if you're staying for 2 weeks, that adds up.
yeah. The one Monta Vista that we were talking about earlier, that's on the separate. That's so once you're a Zone Pass member, you're eligible to buy into the Trails collection,
The
the
Encore
Encore Trails
resort
collection.
parks,
Right.
which are kind of like a step up from the campgrounds.
Yeah. And I don't remember what we paid for this year. I think it was 300. I think they've gone up to 399 for this new year.
I don't know. It's been changing,
Yeah,
so
they
I'm not
change
sure.
it every year, and
Yeah.
I don't know what we're coming up. But Monta Vista to stay there for a week was
Wayne and Carrie say it's $75 a night. I'm
yeah,
assuming.
yeah. Monta Vista was $1,100 a week. Was that or $1,100 per 2 weeks, something like that?
Yeah,
And
that sounds
we
about
have
right.
stayed there for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Yeah, without paying $1,100.
Yeah, so if you can use it,
All right,
definitely go and get it.
let me backtrack a little. Hi,
Okay.
Lamona. She has a question. She wanted to know what apps we use to find our favorite boondocking places
Campendium
and
and
free campsites.
freecampsites.net. Yeah,
.net.
so campendium.com, all one word, campendium, and freecampsites.net. I don't use that one as
As
much.
much.
Yeah,
Mostly, yeah, Campendium.
Campendium typically has it on because they those are added on by users like us. We find a
A
great
lot of them.
place
Yeah.
and we'll add it on there.
Hmm.
Snowbird Mesa, we didn't add that one on there, but when we find a place and it's not on there, we'll add it on and we'll do a review on it. And so a lot of times, with any luck, you'll see a review from us, and maybe even we uploaded this or put it on Campendium. And that's just people are travelers, full timers like us have added on to the site,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
really like that site, and definitely check it out.
Lots of information. If
Yeah,
you're looking for places to dump, they have that kind of stuff too.
yeah, yeah. Especially in Arizona, it's not so tough in the rest of the country, but Arizona, boy, water and dump is
Water.
is tricky.
It's like gold.
Yeah, yeah.
Jim Bertrand popped in. He said he's a little late. Still
Hey,
working
glad
out
to
the
have you, Jim.
time.
Yeah, yeah,
Marcy Webb. She says it sounds like what I had to negotiate with DirecTV. Yeah, don't
yeah.
take it at face value. Sometimes if you
Like
throw it out there, you might get a little benefit.
like going over to Algodones. You say, "What's the best deal you can offer me?" And let them know. Like I said, a free zone or $100 off
Sometimes, yeah,
is
yeah.
I hesitate to say I really wouldn't do it if they weren't going to give me one of those two. And the minute that you say you want to hang up and you're not going to do it because they're not giving you a deal, they'll come up with a
They'll
deal.
come up with something.
Yeah. So don't be afraid to work that one just a little bit.
So Richard and Bridget are tag teaming here. Richard said we started with the camping pass, did a couple zones for a couple years, and upgraded to a membership. And they stayed 242 nights last
wow.
year.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that's
So the
a lot of
upgraded
free.
memberships give you a little better window. So we have 60 days that we can make reservations. And I think the upgraded memberships are about 90 days out and go up from there. There are over 300 different Thousand Trails memberships. So
Yeah.
you have to speak in general terms, but membership outlet online is a good if you're looking for the big pass. And we're not getting any commission from membership outlet.
No.
The only way we get a commission, they send us a $25 gift card from Amazon if you use our membership number to sign up. And we really appreciate that. We've gotten a few of those, and those are always kind of nice. Yeah. So, but they also give you, some of them are 21 days to
Yeah.
20. I've sseen as high as 28 days.
28 days in park,
Yeah.
park to park.
Yeah.
How long in the scheduling?
100.
180?
I've seen up to 120. I don't know about 180, but I've seen up to 120.
100 and some days for reservations. That's
Yeah.
what Bridget says they have.
Okay. Yeah.
And they have the elite.
Oh,
They're going to head to Florida, so.
Okay, so definitely take advantage of the keys. If you can do that down there, take advantage of the keys, because you're the only one that can get in there on that. You're going to need that kind of membership
that far
to
ahead
get
to
on
get
there.
in.
Yes, but was it Fiesta Key? I think it was Fiesta Key. I'm drawing off my
There's
memory.
two of them down there.
There's two of them
one
down.
we absolutely loved, and the other one, like, yeah, we'd like to be there, but this
Yeah,
one's better.
yeah. If I think it was Fiesta Key, and oh my gosh, they had a bar on the beach. If you can get there,
white sand,
and you
so pretty.
you have a 120-day reservation window, definitely book that one and take advantage of that one.
Bridget was saying they gave us free RPI for a year.
Oh, nice.
So it's not free, but it's discounted. So that'll help out too.
Yeah. I don't know about RPI. That's another one that I haven't heard a lot of people
Hi,
using.
Howard. Howard's here.
Hey, how you doing? Bridget Macklin's in it. Machida.
I hope I'm pronouncing
yes.
it right.
Yeah.
It's a guessing game. X Fired Up just popped in.
Yeah, glad to have you here.
Spent a long weekend at Sunset Key Resort on Ohio
Key.
There's
okay.
so many keys.
There are. Yeah.
And you don't know when you cross from one to the next.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
If you can get down there on the keys, you've got it, dude.
Yeah. And if you plan on the state parks, which we do, because I don't think we're ever going to be able to get Fiesta Key or any of those.
Yeah. It's like Sunshine Key and Fiesta Key or something like
that. We're planning on, when we plan our Florida, we're going to plan it 12 months ahead of time so that we can at least get the state parks. The state parks are beautiful. Yeah. And I promise you, there's no place down in the Keys that isn't beautiful. Yeah. And the state parks are going to be, no matter where it is they're going to be on a beach, because it's a series of little islands going all the way down. And we got down there, fell in love with it. We want to go down there and live.
I don't know. The humidity might chase me out.
I don't know, but that might be fun.
I'd love to try it for a while and see if I can adjust to all that humidity.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Yes.
So living life. Oh. That's what
I see. So we got to go to Algodones this week.
Yes.
We went with Scott and Laura.
Yeah.
Our life journey. What was it? I don't see them on there anymore.
Yeah. Let me
Gonna look
that's
back and see.
track.
Right.
Yeah. Our life journey.
Our
Yeah.
life journey.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll give them a little shout out for their channel.
Or W.S. Griffey.
Well, Our Life Journey is their YouTube
Their
channel.
channel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we went over into Algodones, and this was our second trip over. We went with Tom and Lori the first time, had an absolute blast. I don't know that we filmed that much. Well, we did. We
Yeah.
did. Yeah, we
This
did
time.
film down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are a
We,
few video bombs.
yeah, exactly.
Nice camera. Like your camera.
Oh, they are hams down there. So, yeah, if you're carrying a
Am I gonna
camera,
be on YouTube?
yeah.
That's
But a
fun.
lot of
It's
people
always
wonder how
fun.
much of Mexico is open. And, I can tell you that the two times that we have gone, we have parked and we have walked across into Mexico. Absolutely no trouble at all. No questions on why we were there. And if you are wondering if you can get a dental appointment
Ouch.
or an optical appointment,
You're offered over and
you
over
will
and
be you
over
will
and over.
find out the answer to that
Do you need
question
dental? Do you need dental?
within 10 feet of entering the border, because they are right there with business cards telling you where to go. And yeah, there is no trouble at all getting down there and getting, if you're going down there for dental, if you're going down there for optical,
Anything you need.
what, and shopping
Well, we went down
and
there
prescription
and
drugs.
both Scott and Laura wanted a haircut, and we walked in and got a haircut.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
wow, they did a great job.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. No,
yeah.
you got your toes done.
I got a pedicure.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got your toes done, and if you're curious how much, I think it was $5 for Scott's hair, seven
7 for
dollars
hers.
for Laura's hair,
And it was 18 for a pedicure,
and
but I've heard there's other places that are 15.
okay,
So yeah, 15.
yeah,
Still a lot cheaper.
and went over to Molka's. I can only tell you that we went over to Molka's again for lunch. This is our third time being there.
Now we were told
We
by
were,
by
we
one
were.
of the people coming in, we were talking about great places to go to lunch, and this guy was saying that the place next door to Molka's was better.
Yeah, yeah. We passed through it as we were headed over there. We ended up going to Mocha's mainly because we have yet to have a bad meal there, a bad experience whatsoever. And
And what was the deciding factor?
uh,
The other place was practically empty,
yeah, oh, well, yeah,
and Molka's was full of people.
right. But that could change when,
Right.
yeah, you
But
never know.
if you've eaten there before, you know it's really good, and lots of people go there.
Right. And Mocha's is not for somebody who's looking for someplace fancy. It is a hole in the wall place that has fantastic. There hasn't been anything we haven't ordered there that hasn't been great.
Yeah.
And they huge margaritas in fancy paper cups,
Real fan.
and they don't skip on the tequila. I mean, oh my gosh, we just again third time we've been there.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Can't say enough
All
about
kinds
it.
of dips and all kinds of fresh stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And then the beans and the rice and all the avocados and it's so good. You can make up your tacos or whatever
Yeah,
any way you like.
yeah,
So
yeah.
good.
Yeah. So we got over there though. I got
RV Bucket wants to know, did Juan and Jose get another shell made?
yeah.
That guy wasn't there.
He wasn't there this week,
time.
nor was the singer this week. Maybe they had the day
But-
off.
What did you run into? While we were in having our haircuts and my toes done, he was wandering around.
Oh my gosh.
Roberto?
And Roberto wanted to sell me a jacket,
When they
a
know
leather
your
jacket
name,
like I've got.
They
I
know
have
your
jacket
name
for
and
you.
they know what you want. They will not leave you alone.
Oh, he chased us down the street. And we had to leave through a back alley to get out of where
To
they got
try
their hair done and their toes
to
done.
avoid him, but
To
it
avoid
didn't
him,
work.
he saw us crossing the street and followed us down the street. He
Oh,
had a jacket to sell,
they
and
wanted to sell you that jacket.
I don't want a jacket. No.
And what else did you find?
Oh my
A
gosh.
Rolex?
A Rolex. Yeah.
I don't know if you want to leave that for the video
Yeah,
or.
that was it was 25K for wait, it was $25.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
it was $15.
It started at what?
If
50?
you if you
No,
if
wait, it's 15?
if you ever wanted a genuine fake Rolex, all right, they've got them down there. And he started off at 50 and then immediately went to 35. For you, 35. And
Mm-hmm.
no, no, no. But I asked him questions and I had him on camera, And
Oh,
uh, by the time I was walking away, I said, no, no, I just wanted to film. I just wanted to film. I think he was down to $20. For you, $20. They followed us down the hallway
uh-huh.
and said 15, 15.
That's the way it is. It's just the way it
It
is.
is.
They want to make that sale.
They
They
want to
want to
make
get
that sale, yeah.
any money that they can, and
Uh,
especially now because there's probably about half as many people going across the border.
right,
Number one, the Canadians can't come down, and a lot of people are not here because they don't want to deal with traveling and COVID.
right.
And everybody's been, well, at least we heard that you can't go across the border unless you have an essential reason to go.
Yeah.
But when you're walking across the border, there's nobody there telling you you can't go unless you
No.
have essential reasons. So that's just a rumor. That's just,
Yeah, yeah,
were they
and
scaring people away?
nor do they ask when you're coming back across.
Was it an essential reason?
Yeah,
No, they don't care.
they don't care. Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
care.
it's
So
not really true.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, all right.
So we also saw people coming back across with birth certificates,
Yeah,
and it'll tell you you
no
have to have a
passport.
passport. You have to have a passport.
No, that
Or,
guy had a birth certificate and he came across. Yeah,
yeah,
no.
yeah. So passport is recommended, highly recommended, and
Tom
we do.
says eating tacos and drinking is essential.
I said that, right?
Yeah.
Tacos and
Getting our
margaritas are
margaritas.
essential, and so that was, Now Miss Karen got some prescriptions while you were
Yes.
down there. Now, as far as the price of the prescriptions go, you can get up to 3 months supply.
Yes.
And what was?
And I've got 4 of them for basically a third of what I normally pay.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's well worth it.
yeah,
Well worth it to go down there and get your prescriptions.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, that was Algodones in a nutshell. We had a fantastic time with those guys, and Scott and Laura, thank you guys so much for inviting us along, and we had a blast.
Yeah.
So,
We kind of, I don't know if we invited them or they invited us, but we
yeah,
all
I
decided
think
to
they
go.
said we're going to Mexico. We said we want to go. We're good. We're good with that.
Scott and Laura saying that 1 year supply is allowed.
Oh, I thought it was 3 months. Yeah, I don't know.
When I was coming back across, the first time we went, I had a bag and they want to know what I bought, and I said a blanket, and he said anything else, and I said, oh, I got some prescriptions, and he said what kind? I said heart meds. I went, oh. He didn't ask how much. He didn't ask how many. He
No.
didn't ask what kind. He just kind of went, oh, okay.
But they could. So your mileage may vary depending on what you're bringing back.
Yeah.
I would say if you're planning on coming back with any narcotics, I would.
They don't give them to you down there.
Well, they will with a prescription.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
yeah, as far as I know, they just.
Yeah, if you're going down there
That's out
for
of my ballpark.
pain medications, things like
That's
that,
different.
you may be hit up for your prescriptions. But no, all these other ones, no, they really didn't care. They didn't care about glasses or anything that I had with me. We weren't carrying suitcases full of
No,
anything.
large
So,
amounts of anything.
right, right.
Howard says, I think his watch is in his new jacket.
Hey, yeah, yeah.
They could have both. Not very expensive. Almost free for you
Almost free.
today.
That's the other term you will hear down there.
Only
Almost,
$1.
almost free for you. Almost free for you.
Cheaper in the morning.
It is cheaper in the morning. I have to laugh. We were walking by a dental office, and one of the guys was outside trying to sell the dental office. And $15 cleanings, free X-ray, and she does it naked.
I'll tell you.
No, I don't really think they do it naked, but I wanted to find out. I had
And
a
we're pushing them
curiosity.
on, saying, no, keep
Yeah,
walking,
the girls are behind
keep
us.
walking.
No, and Tom and I are like, but,
no. Exactly.
uh,
Almost free for you today.
yeah. So if you get a naked teeth cleaning and X-ray, we want to hear about it. Send us an email. Write to us at. Be sure to let us know which office it was.
Oh my gosh. Like I said, Tom says, like I said to the dental folks, don't need it anymore now that I am wearing a mask.
Right.
Everybody loved Tom's mask while we were down there.
That's a good point. Also, how everybody down there it was wearing a mask. Everybody. When you walked over there, in fact, us dumb Americans walked over there and we're waiting for the girls to come out. We just went straight into a restroom and we're waiting there. And I'm noticing everybody walking around us has masks on.
Yeah.
Not like
outdoor included.
Yeah. So outdoor on the streets, they all had masks on. And a lot of the stores were taking temperatures as you're going in.
Yep.
And so they had the little gun. One of them had a little. It was on a, I don't know, on a little stand with a sign, and she was speaking Spanish to me, and I think she was saying lower. I'm so tall. It was like I don't know what this is.
Put
What?
your hair back.
Right.
Get lower.
And somebody behind us saying she's saying lower. So I'm 6'5", guys. All right. So this thing was probably hitting me in the chest somewhere. But
wherever you go, there's always someone that speaks English and will translate for you.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Almost
if they're
everybody.
not being understood.
Yeah. Most everybody down there spoke at least a little bit of English, if not, you could tell that was
pretty much across the board. Every time I've been to Mexico, no matter where I was at, as long as you're like in the hotel district, there's always somebody that will either they all speak English or they'll translate for you.
Right. Yeah. We'll say you recommended us for the cleaning at WCRV Adventures. I'm still waiting on that address. So if we get some responses back on this video, I'll let you know. And I don't know if that counts for the girls. Does the guy, does he do your cleaning naked too?
No, it never works both ways.
It never works both ways that way?
Come on. You know better than
I would root for you. I would. No, probably not.
That would be weird, actually.
Oh. You couldn't have a naked dentist working on your teeth?
Shirtless and a six-pack and totally buff. We'd be all for that.
But how much are you going to see in the chair back like this?
Well, yeah. If he's naked, you won't see anything below his waist.
Yeah, all you're going to see is his eyes anyway.
Same goes for you.
I guess that's true. but there's getting
Let's not go any further
there's
than that.
there's
Cut it off right
there's
now.
getting in the
Cut it
chair and
off.
getting out of the chair. All right.
You best stop talking. Ah,
Turn around and enjoy the sunset. Yeah, we got a little bit of color back there.
a couple comments previously about how it looked like Hotel California
Does it?
album cover with the pool and yeah,
That's why we bring it to you here.
that was we did that.
We did that for Eagles. They called us up and they said,
Oh
no,
gosh.
no, it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Uh,
All right, what else did we do this week?
oh, what? You've got a
Not
list.
much.
Not much, no.
Well, we got groceries. We did the whole Walmart, order everything online, drive in, have them bring it out, load it up, and then we left.
Yeah,
Which
if
we
you have
love
not, yeah,
doing.
we are totally in love with that. And I know the biggest question I get from people when we tell them that is, I don't want somebody else picking out my meat or
Veggies
my veggies. And I can tell you, with the exception of maybe one time,
back home.
um, they have done a great job picking out the veggies.
Now, I got to say, the one time that the veggies weren't great was right before 4th of July weekend, and I think they were out of a lot of stuff
Yeah.
because everybody'd been buying supplies for the weekend party.
So we were probably lucky to get what we did get, but yeah. But
Otherwise, it's been great.
yeah, otherwise it has been to not walk through Walmart. I'm good with that. And everybody said, well, why don't you go to Safeway or Albertsons? Or yes, they do have online shopping. The problem is that you in traveling and doing the full-time travel thing, um, there aren't Albertsons and Safeways everywhere you go. And we can say the most consistent has been Walmart.
Walmart.
Yeah.
And a lot of prices you can't beat anywhere else.
Yeah. And not going and walking through the Walmart has probably saved us hundreds in those impulse buys, those things that you see as you're walking through, including pie and ice cream and
ice
donuts.
Cream
And
we don't
yeah.
buy donuts.
Yeah, well,
but
I do.
sometimes we buy cookies.
So, right?
He gets ice cream.
So no, we really are enjoying that, and I feel sorry for whoever gets our shopping list because we do a month's supply,
and we even put on there like alcohol and stuff too, and they'll go get that.
yes,
Right.
big woohoo for Arizona. You can order your
I love
alcohol.
Arizona.
Hey kids, hey kids, you can order your alcohol from
No,
Walmart.
you can't. Not
You
if
just,
you're not old enough.
you just have to check
Nope.
the little box that says.
Nope.
Okay.
Mm-mm. We don't promote that. Mm-mm.
Okay.
You're crossing a line.
There's no kids watching here. All right.
Anyways. Okay, on to another subject. Plans for getting back to Quartzsite.
Getting back to our cars, we're not leaving here. We heard that it's cold there.
It's going to warm up.
Yeah,
This next week,
that has yet to be proven.
By Saturday, it's going to be like 78.
Get out of here.
Here and there.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, if it warms up, we're going to be heading back. And next week, we are going to be back in the land of Quartzsite.
Quartzsite.
Yes. So,
Imagine Travels, I assume that's Kimball, says, I missed the $3 DVD bin. That's impulse buying.
That's impulse buying, right? Right? They count on that. They make.
I know you get some good class movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're always older movies. So.
I'm waiting for it. You'll start getting texts from the person that's doing the shopping for you.
Do
you want any of these? These are on sale.
Upsell you.
Here's the $3 bin at the videos. Here you go.
Or a live video feed as they're walking through the store.
Oh,
do you want any of that?
That would defeat.
Do you want any of that?
That would defeat the purpose altogether. That would.
No.
Yeah. Well, we have saved hundreds on that. I'm pretty safe in saying that at this point.
So no,
Um,
we're moving up there Tuesday, Wednesday ish, and
yep. And
we're
we're
gonna
gonna.
start prepping for the rally
Yep.
and spend a little time over at Scat and Wash.
Yep. And
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 speaking
our next live will be
will
coming.
be
Yeah, coming uh,
the
from
rally,
close to the rally. It'll be a pre-rally live,
pre-rally live.
and that will be in there someplace by Bob and Pearl
Yeah,
and at the LTVA there, and they're going to be having their big rally coming up in just a few days after that. And
and we're also going to do a geocaching instructional.
yeah, and you guys are going to be you're going to be doing a painting
I'm
class,
going to be doing a
rock
painting
rock
class.
painting.
Yes.
Yeah,
And Laura's going to be doing a jewelry class. So there's
awesome.
going to be lots of stuff to do. And we'll talk
Yeah,
about that again next week as
yeah,
we get
yeah,
closer.
yeah.
I think it's next week, right?
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah, it
Okay.
is. So, and big news, we have a um, another adapter coming for the GoPro.
Ugh.
And those people out there waiting for a motovlog, I apologize. I just cannot stand the audio from
On
that
that.
motovlog.
Yeah.
I may have to cut it down or something, see what I can do. I just, every time that I start working on it, I get so discouraged because the audio is so bad on that thing. And, but we do have another adapter that's supposed to be here tomorrow. And so whatever I kick out by next week, we will be back to being able to do regular moto vlogs again.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
oh,
Yep.
I'll tell you what, the GoPro is a love hate relationship
For
all the way
sure.
around. And
Well, maybe you could take that video and do a voiceover. Take a piece at a time,
yeah,
kind of get a general idea what you're talking about and
I
then
thought about
voice it
that.
over.
Yeah,
It's going to take a while, but
yeah.
you can
It's
get
so
it.
discouraging, guys, because I love my rides. I love going on rides, and I like taking you guys along. And it has been. I gave in. I told Miss Karen last week, I've got to order another adapter for this GoPro. Nothing is working. Nothing that I'm trying for audio is working, and I really want to be able to do that again. So,
Wayne and Carrie say we heard Tom can do voiceovers
Tom, yeah, we did get Tom.
with his
Would you
voice.
do that,
Nice, that
Tom?
would work.
Yeah.
We could run through the whole thing. Imagine Travel says like the 99-cent miniature bin in the liquor store. They're talking about not being able to walk past without rooting through
Right?
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I always look to see what's in there. Does it sound good? Do I want one of those?
Right.
Just sample. Is that be good?
And
Something I
I'm
haven't
sitting
tried
here
before.
going, "There's a 99-cent bin. Where? Where's that?
All those little bitty bottles that are all around the checkout, they're
Yeah,
always usually right around a buck.
but I want the half-gallon bottle. What? Do
Different.
they have that in the 99-cent bin? That's what I need.
Oh, is there a Bluetooth adapter that you could use the helmet headset?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Yeah.
There are some, our street helmets have really good audio. And there is an option for doing Bluetooth on that. Unfortunately, we don't have the street helmets with us, and we dropped those off in storage. And last summer,
They were
um,
just taking up
they're
space.
just taking up
Yeah.
space. Yeah. So, and now with the open face helmet, um, you have a lot of wind noise, you have a lot of the motorcycle noise that becomes all part of the equation. And gosh darn it, that adapter just worked so well for that. The GoPro adapter.
Yeah,
Um,
with the microphone, it really filtered out a lot of stuff. So,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So we'll get another one of those tomorrow, and hopefully, yeah, Like you said, I could do a voiceover or something.
for that
Maybe
particular one
yeah.
because it's so
I got
messed up.
two. I've got two.
Two?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
well,
just it's sad.
it's work. It's work, is what it is.
Hey, we are at 1 hour. My gosh, it always goes so fast. Uh, next week we're going to be coming to you from the Next Exit Rally in Quartzsite, Arizona, and we're looking forward to getting back there, hanging with Tom and Lori, hanging with Bob and Pearl, seeing everybody out there at the Next Exit Rally. We're it's our first real rally other than the RTR, I think, that we did in 2017.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
looking forward to that. But we're going to wrap this one up unless you had anything else. Did you have
No,
anything else?
RV Living Life was saying sin's gone. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
No, he
right.
said sun's gone.
Sun's gone. Yeah,
Our sunset is
yeah,
gone.
we've lost it. So that's the
But
time.
it's still pretty
I
back
brought my
there.
suit with me. I don't know if you brought your suit
Yeah,
with
well,
you. Yeah, no, I'm getting
just
in the.
a
I'm
heavy
going.
metal soundtrack overall motovlog. Just do a total just soundtrack. You don't
Just a
have to
total
say
montage.
anything.
All right,
Yeah,
all right,
that's a
yeah,
good idea. I like it.
yeah. But that's going to wrap this week's up. My gosh, it goes so fast. We are so glad that you guys could be here. If you're new here, if you just came in to come and watch, we're glad that you did. If you like what you saw, we'd love to share with you again next week. Hit that subscribe button, tap the little bell,
Mhm.
and you'll
Mhm.
get a notification letting you know whenever we upload videos. And otherwise, Sunday night, 6 p.m. This is where we are. We
6-ish.
6 ish, 6 ish. So
5:30 tonight.
that's
Of
gonna
course,
wrap this.
Mountain Time. Yeah.
Yeah, depends on which coast you live on.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, now Lamona says good night. I love you both. Glad to have you here. Richard
Night,
M.
guys.
RV Living Life. Glad to have you guys here. X Fired Up. Thanks so much for coming. We're going to wrap this one up. Live life full time. So glad that you guys could be here. We'll see you next week. Take care, guys.
Night, guys.
Night.
Hit the
Hitting
button.
the, oh, there, the
And then
button.
you gotta hit the
Right.
button again.